Hey guys, Zem here. Today we're gonna show some of our earlier development videos from Project Mayhem. Um, they're not the prettiest, and I didn't use a screen recorder, so I just used the camera on my phone. They were really just meant for internal developer, communications, but they turned out pretty cool, and I wanted to show you guys some of them. So, Project Mayhem is a virtual reality driving horror game. So, in Project Mayhem, we use a procedurally generated road uh, so that every time you play, you get a different experience. Now, the cool thing about this road is that, as you can see by our mouse cursor, it's centered at 000, which is the world origin. So you see our mouse cursor never actually moves. The road moves around our mouse. Or in essence, it moves around the origin. And that's where our car and our player is going to be. They're going to be statically at origin and the road is going to move around them. So once we got the main road working the way we wanted, it was easy enough to make fields that surround the road. As you can see, these green and grayish bars denote grass and concrete, which would usually surround the road on either side, right? You don't just fall off the planet at the end of the road. So we needed some way to spawn objects on these fields. So we created functions to spawn them on the curb, on the road itself, and on either field. So here's our first car model. It's a big blue bucket. Um, you'll see we can now move along the width of the road horizontally. And as we move, our car rotates to indicate the direction we're moving. We also notice that we are stopped at the curb, so we can't progress past it. So once we got the car moving and stopping at the curbs, and we've got the spawning functions that can spawn on the fields, the roads, and the curbs, we put that together and we made our first testing haunt, which was a zombie. And the zombie will spawn on the road and it will chase down the player and continue to chase it until it reaches. So now that we could drive on the road, it was important for us to hop right into VR and get that working as soon as possible because that's the main lure of the game. So we had to whip up a test VR scene, and this is what the original Blue Bucket looked like from the inside. So you can see as we hover around certain objects in the car, it'll highlight them for us, but we don't have the functionality to interact with them yet. And that about covers the early development videos that we shared internally. And now you guys should be caught up for the rest of the playlist. So I hope you guys enjoy the series, and I hope you guys follow through until the release of the game. Thanks for watching.